फिर वो सेटिंग्स भी करके दीजिए। इरेजर का नहीं आ रहा सेटिंग। हाँ, yeah, that was good. इरेजर कहाँ है सर? वो नहीं आ रहा था यहाँ पे। इरेजर कहाँ है सर? लेकिन नहीं आ रहा था। कौन सा सर इरेजर? ये टाइमर में ये मार्क है ना? अच्छा ये वाला। हाँ, ये हटा नहीं सकते इसको। Good morning students, welcome back to chemistry classes for advanced supplementary 2023. So today we are going to discuss the next important LAQ from periodic classification. So that is second LAQ, classification of elements into S, P, D, F blocks. Classification of elements into SPDF blocks. Now, on what basis the elements are classified? So, classification is done based on outer electronic configuration. Based on outer electronic configuration. Based on outer electronic configuration. Okay, now here based on the outermost electronic configuration, the elements are classified into SPDF blocks. For example, we are having lithium. You know, lithium atomic number is 3. So इसका configuration क्या है? 1s2 2s1. मतलब outermost electron कौन से orbital में है? s orbital में है. Similarly, if you have beryllium, okay, configuration is 2. So this is 4, 1s2 2s2. Okay, so 2s1 2s2. So all the elements whose outer electrons are present in the S subshell, those elements have been classified into S block elements. So first we are going to see S block. What is S block? The elements in which कौन सा electron? Outermost electron. In which outermost electron enters into S subshell. They are called as S block elements. The elements in which outermost electron enters into S subshell are called as S block elements. Now, under this S block, how many groups are present? We know that capacity of S subshell is 2 electrons. So therefore, here S block contains two groups. S block contains two groups. Eraser nahi aa raha ma. Eraser nahi aa raha. Okay, now what is the outermost electronic configuration? When you take lithium, this is 1A group element. When you take beryllium, it is 2A group element. You know, यहाँ पे erase करना है. How I can go to next page? Thank you. Right. So when you take lithium, it is 1A group element, and beryllium, it is 2A group element. So what is electronic configuration? Outer electronic configuration. Outer electronic configuration. वो क्या है outer electronic configuration? This is NS. Okay. So orbit number may change. So the last electron is present in the S subshell. So lithium में कहाँ है वो कितने electrons है? Lithium, sodium, potassium, all these elements, one electron is present. You take beryllium, magnesium, calcium, यहाँ पे 2 electrons है. मतलब 1, 2, 2 is the electronic configuration. Here we have said that here we have in two groups, 1A and 2A. Okay. So 1A का electronic configuration क्या है? NS1. 2A का electronic configuration क्या है? NS2. Okay. The next. So two groups are present, 1A and 2A. What is the nature of these elements? All these elements, all these elements are electropositive. These are metallic. They are metallic, or they are metals. Okay. Now, when you come to 1A group is commonly called as alkali metals. 1A group is commonly called as alkali metals. Whereas 2A group is commonly called as alkaline earth metals. So this much, if you write for S block, it is sufficient, students. Okay. S block में पहले क्या लिखना है? उसका definition लिखना है. वो block का definition लिखना है. So the elements in which outermost electron enters into S subshell. Outermost electron enters into S subshell. They are called as S block elements. Now, next is the configuration. For all the blocks, you maintain the same pattern, then you will not get confused. The next outermost electronic configuration is NS1 to 2. Outermost electronic configuration is NS1 to 2. I'll write once again. This is NS1 to 2. Now, how many groups are present in this block, S block? Since the capacity of S subshell is 2 electrons, so therefore 2 groups are present. Now, what is the nature of these elements? All these elements are electropositive in nature, or they are metallic. The next, what groups are present in this 1A? This is commonly called as alkali metals, whereas 2A it is commonly called as alkaline earth metals. Please copy down this fast. The students, the next is P block elements. Next is P block elements. So how you define P block elements? The elements in which outermost electron, enters into P subshell. The elements in which outermost electron enters into P subshell, they are called as P block elements. Now, the next point, first point क्या है, उसका definition क्या है, लिखना है. Next point इसका outermost electronic configuration. So what is the outermost electronic configuration? Outermost electronic configuration NS2 NP 1 to 6. The outermost electronic configuration of these elements is NS2 the outermost electronic configuration is NS2 NP 1 to 6. The next, how many groups are present? Okay, so this block contains 6 groups. Because what is the capacity of P subshell? P subshell can accommodate 6 electrons. So therefore, the number of groups present in this block are 6 groups are present. Okay. Now, what are those 6 groups? Those 6 groups क्या है? You have 3A. So this is called as boron family. 3A. It is called as boron family. Why it is called as boron family? Because the first element being the boron. So this is NS2 NP1. Electronic configuration is NS2 NP1. The next 14th group elements are 4th group elements. So this is called as carbon family. ये आप लिखना चाहे तो लिख सकते हो students, otherwise you can leave off this. I'll tell you how to write this. So this is NS2 NP2. The next 15th A group elements. So this is nitrogen family. Configuration is NS2 NP3. The next 6th, this is called as oxygen family. This is also called as, they are also called as chalcogens, matlab mineral formers. They are also called as chalcogens. The configuration is NS2 NP4. Okay. Then the last one is 17th group. Here this is called as halogens. These are called as halogens. The configuration is NS2 NP5. Then 18th group. So these are called as noble gases. These are noble gases are 0 group elements. The configuration is NS2 NP6. So these are the various groups that are present in this block. अगर आप ये पूरा नहीं लिखना चाह रहे, आप शॉर्टकट में लिख सकते. So this block contains groups from 3rd A to 8th A. ऐसा भी लिख सकते हो, no problem. आप चाहे तो ये ग्रुप्स क्या क्या है वो लिख सकते हो. So if you don't want to go in the lengthy way, आप lengthy form में नहीं लिखना चाह रहे, आप ऐसा भी लिख सकते हो. So you can write this complete or you can write this. Okay students, please copy down fast. So first definition लिखना है, फिर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिखना है, फिर वो ब्लॉक में कितने ग्रुप्स है वो लिखना है. So what is the nature of these elements? इसमें ये ग्रुप में कौन से, ये ब्लॉक में कौन से एलिमेंट्स रहते, Here you come across metals. आपको यहाँ पे metals मिलेंगे, non metals and metalloids. पूरे तरह के आपको एलिमेंट्स यहाँ पे आपको दिखेंगे, मेटल्स, नॉन मेटल्स एंड मेटलॉइड्स. सो अगर आप ए नहीं लिखना चाह रहे, इट्स ओके, इट्स अप टू यू. ए पॉइंट लिखो, ए पॉइंट लिखो, ए पॉइंट लिखो और ए पॉइंट लिखो. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, कम ऑन. Now, where you find these elements in the periodic table? Present at right side. They are present at the right side in the periodic table. Okay. The next is D block elements. D block elements. What are D block elements? Okay. The elements in which differentiating electron, here we call it as differentiating electron. Why? Because ये electron के वजह से these elements are getting special properties. So that is the reason we call it as differentiating electron enters into penultimate shell. Penultimate shell. So what is this penultimate shell? N-1d shell is called as penultimate shell. So such elements are called as D block elements. जो elements में जो valence electron है, that is called as differentiating electron. Differentiating electron enters into penultimate shell, that is N-1d shell. Then such elements are called as D block elements. Now, second point क्या लिखना है? Electronic configuration. So what is outermost electronic configuration? Outermost electronic configuration is N-1d 1 to 10, Ns 1 to 10. Okay, the next. Here, when you take D block is divided into 4 series. D block is divided into 4 series. So 3D series, 4D series, 5D series, and 6D series. Okay. Now, each series contains how many elements? Each series contains 10 elements. Each series contains 10 elements. Okay. Each series contains 10 elements. Now, where you find these D block elements in the periodic table, they are present between S and P block. They are present between S and P block in the periodic table. PD मतलब periodic student, short form में. Okay, in the periodic table, right? Come on, copy down this. The next is F block elements. F block elements. The elements in which differentiating electron. The elements in which differentiating electron stating electron enters into anti-penultimate shell. Anti-penultimate shell. What is this anti-penultimate shell? N minus 2F. N minus 2F is called as anti-penultimate shell. Then next, what is the outer electronic configuration? Outer electronic configuration. Okay, N minus 2, D, 1 to 14, N minus 1, D, 0 or 1, NS 2. This is the outermost electronic configuration of F block elements. Okay, now this X block contains how many series? F block contains 2 series. What is that? 4F series and 5F series. 4F series is called as lanthanoids, whereas 5F series are called as actinoids. Now, what is the position in the periodic table? They are placed at the bottom of the periodic table. They are placed at the bottom of the periodic table. Okay, students, copy down this fast. Here each series contains 14 elements. Here 14 elements. Here also 14 elements. So if you want to draw a small periodic table, you can draw it. क्या-क्या important चीजें हैं? These are the important things. Okay. 2 series. 4F series, lanthanoids, actinoids, they are placed at the bottom in the periodic table. Copy down fast और screenshot तो भी ले लो. We'll have a recap. So classification of elements into blocks. Into blocks. So based on what the elements are classified, based on the outer electronic configuration. So based on outer electronic configuration, how the elements are classified? Elements are classified into S, P, D and F block elements. Okay. Now, so how do you define the elements in which? The elements in which outermost electron enters into S subshell. Outermost electron enters into S subshell are called S block elements. Then what is outermost electronic configuration? NS122. Here, how many groups you come across in this block? 1A and 2A. So you have 2 groups in this block. 2 groups. Now, all these elements, what is the nature of these elements? They are electropositive or metallic in nature. Now, what groups are present? 1A, which is commonly called as alkali metals, and 2A, which is commonly called as alkaline earth metals. Here, what is the position? They are placed at the left side. At the left side in periodic table. Please write down this point. They are placed at the left side in the periodic table. Okay. The next. So next is the p block elements, the elements in which outermost electron enters into p subshell. They are called as p block elements. So what is the outermost electronic configuration? Outermost electronic configuration is ns2 np126. Here this block contains how many groups? 6 groups. Now what are the 6 groups? I said you, if you want to write about the each and every group, you can write, otherwise you can delete that. So then what you can write instead of this complete, what you can write, this block contains 6 groups, that is from 3A to 8A. Then, so what the nature of these elements present in this group? They are metals, non-metals, metalloids. Then what is the position of this block in the periodic table? It is present at the extreme right side of the periodic table. The next slide. So D block elements, the elements in which differentiating electron enters into penultimate shell. What is penultimate shell? N-1D shell is called as penultimate shell. Now, what is the outer electronic configuration? N-1D, 1 to 10, NS 1 to 2. So this block contains 4 series, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. Each series contains how many elements? 10 elements. So where they are present in the periodic table? They are present between the S and P block in the periodic table. The next is the F block, the elements in which differentiating electron enters into anti-penultimate shell. The differentiating electron enters into anti-penultimate shell, which is nothing but N-2F shell is called as anti-penultimate shell. Now, so what is outermost electronic configuration? N-2, D, 1 to 14. यहाँ पे F लिखना है. 2F, 1 to 14, N-D, 0 or 1, NS2. So what is this F block? It contains 2 series, 4F series and 5F series. 4F series are called as lanthanoids, whereas 5F series are called as actinoids. Okay, so each series contains 14 elements. So where they are present in the periodic table? They are present at the bottom of the periodic table. So with this, we have completed second group element LAQs. Second group element LAQs are completed. So next, we will move on to the third chapter, that is chemical bonding. There also you come across one LAQ, that is what is hybridization and what are its types. Okay, students? Copy down this fast. So next question is from chemical bonding. The important LAQ is, what is hybridization? What is hybridization? Okay. What are its types? What are its types? Explain each one. Explain each one with an example. With an example. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of hybridization? So it is the process of mixing atomic orbitals. It is the process of mixing atomic orbitals to give hybridized orbitals. Suppose आपके पास दो atoms है A and B. Okay. उसके orbitals, इसके orbitals को आप लोग mix करते हो. So you are mixing the orbitals of the atom. Right? So when you are mixing orbitals of a atom, so for example, you are having PCl5 is there, PCl5. Okay. तो उसका बाद यहाँ पे PCl phosphorus को, this is phosphorus, इसको क्या बोलेंगे? Central atom. Phosphorus is called as central atom, whereas Cl is called as surrounding atom. Cl is called surrounding atom. Right? Now, Cl जो है phosphorus के साथ bonds form करना चाह रहा है. Cl जो है phosphorus के साथ bonds form करता है. So for forming the bonds, here we need to have all orbitals of equal energies, or we can call it as equivalent orbitals. हर तरह से they should be in equal. Okay, they should be equal. So that process of making the orbitals equivalent, that is called as hybridization. So we'll write the statement now. What is the meaning of hybridization? The process of mixing atomic orbitals to give equal number of equivalent hybridized orbitals is called hybridization. What is the meaning of equal number of? Suppose आप 1 + 1 2 ऑर्बिटल्स को मिक्स करते हो तो हाइब्रिडाइज्ड ऑर्बिटल्स कितना होना चाहिए? 2. अगर आप 2 + 1 3 ऑर्बिटल्स को मिक्स करते हो, हाइब्रिडाइज्ड ऑर्बिटल, दिस इज द एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल, दिस इज हाइब्रिडाइज्ड ऑर्बिटल. जितने ऑर्बिटल्स को आप मिक्स करते हो उतने ही नंबर ऑफ ऑर्बिटल्स आपको मिलना चाहिए. सपोज यू मिक्स 1 + 4 5 ऑर्बिटल्स लाइक दिस. सो दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इक्वल नंबर ऑफ. आप जितने मिक्स करते हो उतने ऑर्बिटल्स आपको मिलना चाहिए. So that is called as hybridization. Now, what is the first type of hybridization? Okay, what is the first type of hybridization? So hybridization is of how many types? So question क्या है? What is hybridization? What are its types? So this is the part 1. So part 2 में क्या है? Types. Hybridization basically it is of 3 types. Basically, hybridization is 3 types. 3 types. What are there? sp, sp2, sp3. Basically, it is of 3 types: sp, sp2, and sp3. Right? The next. So next क्या है? Explain what are its type. Explain each one. Explain each one with an example. So first we will take sp hybridization. sp hybridization. Now, how do you define sp hybridization? यहाँ पे क्या है? The process of mixing atomic orbitals to give equal number of equivalent hybridized orbitals. उसी फॉर्मेट में हमारे डेफिनेशन को रखना है. The process of mixing. So क्या क्या ऑर्बिटल्स है? ऐसा एक s ऑर्बिटल, एक p ऑर्बिटल. Mixing 1s and 1p, 1s and 1p orbitals. So टोटल कितने मिक्स कर रहे हैं हम लोग? 2 ऑर्बिटल्स को मिक्स कर रहे हैं, एक s ऑर्बिटल, एक p ऑर्बिटल. 1s and 1p orbitals to give. So टोटल 2 ऑर्बिटल्स लिए तो कितने ऑर्बिटल्स लाना है? To give 2 sp hybridized orbitals is called sp hybridization. sp hybridization. Now, इसका एग्जाम्पल क्या है? What is the example for this? Example for sp hybridization is BeCl2, beryllium chloride. Now, so what is the geometry of this? It is linear. The geometry is linear. Then what is the bond angle? 180 degrees. It is linear, bond angle is 180 degrees. Now, what is the S character here? So total you assume as 100. 100 में से 1 S है, 1 P है, मतलब equal ratio 1:1. Half is S, half is P. So half मतलब 50% is S, 50% is P. So S is 50% S character. S का percentage कितना रहता है ऑर्बिटल में? 50% and P is 50%. उसके बाद आपको डायग्राम्स भी डालना है. ओके, प्लीज कॉपी डाउन दिस. Next, we'll see how to draw the diagrams. Okay. So what is this orbital? sp hybridized orbital. sp में you have s character as well as p character. So this is sp hybridized orbital. So example क्या लिखे हम लोग? BeCl2. यहाँ पे Cl, यहाँ पे Cl. So क्लोरीन में कौन सा ऑर्बिटल ओवरलैप कर रहा? p ऑर्बिटल. I'll erase. I'll draw once again. So this is beryllium hybridized orbital, sp hybridized orbital. The internuclear axis, beryllium is overlapping with the p orbital of chlorine. So this is p orbital of chlorine. This is one chlorine atom. So this is one more chlorine atom. Okay. So here it is beryllium. Here it is chlorine. Next chlorine. आप सिंपल सा शेप बनाना चाह रहे. This is chlorine. This is chlorine. So what is this bond angle? Semicircle मतलब 180 degrees. इसका geometry क्या है? Geometry is linear. All the atoms are in the same line. So it is linear. Bond angle क्या है? 180 degrees. So आपको definition, उसका डेफिनेशन लिखना है. एस कैरेक्टर कितना है, पी कैरेक्टर कितना है, एग्जाम्पल क्या है, और उसका ज्योमेट्री क्या है, बॉन्ड एंगल क्या है, डायग्राम. इतने चीजें पूरे चीजें लिखे तो आपको 2 मार्क्स आते हैं. डेफिनेशन ऑफ हाइब्रिडाइजेशन का डेफिनेशन 2 मार्क्स है. एंड ईच हाइब्रिडाइजेशन sp is 2 marks, sp2 is 2 marks, sp3 is 2 marks. Total it is 8 marks answer. Okay students, come on, copy down fast. Okay, then next we'll go to second type of hybridization, that is sp2 hybridization. What is sp2? The same format, the process of mixing. कितने s orbitals है? 1 s orbital. Mixing 1 s and कितने p orbitals है? 2 p orbitals. 2 p orbitals to give total कितना? 1 plus 2 3. To give 3 equivalent hybridized orbitals is called sp2 hybridization. Now, then what is the s character here? Divided into 3 parts. 1 part is s, 2 parts is p. Okay. So s character is 33.3% and p character is 66.6%. Now, what is the example here? Example is BCl3, boron trichloride. इसका geometry क्या है? This is trigonal planar. इसका bond angle क्या है? Bond angle is 120 degrees. So we'll write the hybridized orbitals. This is the sp hybridized orbital. Now this sp hybridized orbital is overlapping with pz of, is overlapping with the pz of chlorine atoms. This is Cl, this is Cl. Okay. Or in the simple way, if you want to draw the diagram, so this is boron at the center. So this is one Cl atom, this is one Cl atom, this is one Cl atom. So what is the bond angle here? 120 degrees. Okay, student, this much if you write, you will get 2 marks. Okay. Late here, take the screenshot, students. Go to the next one. The next is sp3 hybridization. The process of mixing 1s and kitne p? 3 p orbitals. 3 p orbitals to give kitne total? 1 plus 3, 4. To give 4 sp3 hybridized. 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals. So this is called as sp3 hybridization. The next, what is s character? So this you divide like this. So one is s, 3 are p. So this one is, each one is a 25%. So s is 25% and p is 75%. Now what is the example for this? Is methane. What is the geometry of this molecule? Geometry is tetrahedral. Okay. So आप लोगों के books में formations भी दिए गए students. Formation of methane, formation of boron trichloride, formation of beryllium chloride. Formations की जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि आपका आंसर सिर्फ 8 मार्क्स का आंसर है, तो 2 मार्क्स के लिए आप इतना कंटेंट लिखोगे, इट इज सफिशिएंट. नो नीड टू राइट फॉर्मेशंस. ओके, राइट ऑन दिस. This is the sp hybridized. It's sp3 hybridized orbital. So this is overlapping with what? It is overlapping with the hydrogens. Example is methane. So yeah, hydrogen means 1s orbital. So this is one hydrogen. This is 1s hydrogen. This is 1s of hydrogen. This is 1s of hydrogen. So this is 1s of hydrogen. Okay. डॉटेड लाइन से ड्रॉ करना है. अगर आपको सिंपल सा डायग्राम ड्रॉ करना है, so this is carbon, hydrogen, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen. So what is the bond angle here? 109 degrees 28. अगर आप लोग इतना लिखोगे यू विल गेट 8 on 8 स्टूडेंट्स। पहले डेफिनेशन लिखना है, पैटर्न फॉर्मेट क्या है, पहले डेफिनेशन लिखना है, हर हाइब्रिडाइजेशन का पहले डेफिनेशन, उसके बाद एस एंड पी का परसेंटेज, उसके बाद एग्जाम्पल क्या है, उसकी ज्योमेट्री क्या है, बॉन्ड एंगल क्या है, और डायग्राम। डायग्राम डालना जरूरी है। अगर आप डायग्राम ड्रा करोगे देन ओनली यू विल गेट full marks, otherwise you will not get full marks. Okay students, copy down this or you can take the screenshot. Thank you, and please practice this answers. Today we have discussed two LAQs. One is classification of elements into SPDF blocks and other is the hybridization. आज के आज ये दो आंसर्स पढ़ के लिख के प्रैक्टिस कर लो. You don't get extra, you are not going to get extra time. आज का आज कंप्लीट कर लो ये. ओके सिर्फ एग्जाम से पहले सिर्फ एक बार आपको जस्ट रिवाइज करना है बस, लेकिन प्रैक्टिस तो आपको आज ही करना है. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, थैंक यू.